Hey Ed, how's it going? So after hours today, Gap is up the most at 10%. They're reporting earnings, so they must have had good earnings. Burlington Stores, I remember that commercial, Burlington Coat Factory. They're up 5%. T. Rowe Price up 5%. Broadcom, a big company, up 4%. They're also reporting earnings. ICE, the that's the OTC market. They're down 5%. Public storage is down 2.5%. Let's see what Gap. So they beat revenue, Gap, but they don't have earnings. They're expected to lose 14 cents. Gap shares rise as the retailer issues strong earnings guidance. So they have strong guidance. Climbed in spite of rising inflation. Hey, Chris. So I'm not sure if Gap beat earnings, but they are forecasting a good 2022. So the stock went up after hours. Oh yeah, Broadcom and Costco. Broadcom is the biggest company that reported earnings. I wish there was a website you can easily go to pull this up. Broadcom. So they beat earnings and revenue. So that's why they're up today, about 4% after hours. I wonder if they had good guidance. Unity was up a lot today, right? Unity. I hope Costco did well. I have Costco. Oh, they were down today, down 6%. But Costco earnings. Costco earrings. They beat earnings and beat revenue. Oil is still doing well. Luke Oil. That's reporting today also. So Costco is down. Sometimes if a company beats earnings, it still goes down. If their guidance is lower than, hey Jen, lower than expected. Somebody mentioned ChargePoint, right? No, Blink. Who? Merck is reporting. Marvell. That's a pretty big semiconductor company. Universal Music. Kroger. Yeah, Lukoil is reporting also, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's moved too much after hours. Lukoil. That's the Russian company, right? It was about $100 a share. Now it's $7. I wonder if they still report earnings, even though they'll probably report good earnings because pretty much every oil company is reporting good earnings. Kroger went up a lot today, I believe. It was up 12%. I think investors are anticipating really strong earnings. Kroger earnings. Wow, they killed earnings. They beat it by 23% and revenue by 1%. Yeah, oil stocks are just killing it. I have ET. That's pretty much my only stock that's been up the past month. Yeah, I got it around 9, maybe like 950 or 9.25. It's down today. Sibanye Stillwater. That was a popular video. Sibanye earnings. Does anybody know, did Sibanye report yet? Sibanye. I don't think they posted earnings yet, did they? Operating results. Yeah, I don't know if they beat earnings though, or they reported yesterday. Oh, Marvell. Yeah, Marvell is reporting today, I think, right? They did well. They beat earnings and revenue by a little bit. They're up a little over 2% after hours trading. Can you? I don't think you can't. I don't think you can buy Luke Oil because it's a Russian stock. I think they're all blocked. I tried to buy Gazprom, but I couldn't. U.S. Steel. I it was low. They're doing a lot better. They always had negative free cash flow. They finally have positive this year. Look, they're killing it in 2021. Look at that, 4 billion of operating cash flow. They never even broke a billion. The ICE. Does anybody own ICE? That's the I think the OTC markets, right? Yeah, I think it's the OTC. You can buy ICE on Gold Belly now. That's down after hours. That's a good stock. Look, it always climbs pretty much. And you get a dividend. Does anybody invest in any stocks that that track the markets? What are the other ones? The financial data. Shortage of wheat. SPGI is the biggest. The S&P. Sheesh. Well, that's since 2010. Yeah, find out what Ukraine and Russia exports, and that's going to probably be going up a lot. What's petroleum? That's why oil is going to be going. It's going to probably keep going up. Oil. It may hit like 150. We WZW. Tertium wheat. So this is it. Ticker WEAT. Wow. Yeah, it's up a lot. That's going to probably keep going up. Why can't you buy wheat? Did they block that from trading also? 75 million of net assets. It used to be a lot higher. Um, oh, you're in Europe. Okay. Yeah, I've never even thought about investing in wheat before. I mean, I guess it makes sense now. I wish I would have thought about that. I didn't realize wheat was such a big export. Invest in pearls, cultured pearls. Who else has earnings today? Big Lots has earnings. That's they missed EPS by 7%, but they beat revenue. That was today, 3-3. I guess it's a small stock and no one's trading it. Big commerce, I don't know. It's interesting, but I'm not sure if I would invest in it. It's been coming down a lot. Revenue is growing. They don't have any much debt. TWI. Titan International. Farm and Heavy. Has anybody ever heard of this company? I've never heard of this. Wow, they killed earnings and they beat revenue. Should I buy the? What do you mean buy? Buy it from who? Baba, is that down more today? Gonna fall below 100. Baba. They have more cash. Almost, I think they have more cash than that. 276 billion. Maybe not. They have 70 billion of cash. So maybe not. The Patreon. Well, I don't sell the DCF on Patreon. I just post Excel files, not the DCF. I may post a DCF, but I mainly post Excel files with like data in it on different companies. Oh, Mark posted today. What? Mark. It's up a lot. Earnings, they killed earnings and they beat revenue. But the stock isn't really up after hours. Does anybody own Merck? Merck. Continued reflect strong momentum. The company announced fourth quarter sales up 24%. Open door. I'm not. It's a SPAC, right? Open door. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really. That comfortable with these companies, but they're a little too risky for me. But if you want to put a little into these companies to test it out, but yeah, I did do a video. It is SPAC, right? I'd probably avoid all SPACs. It just seems like they all lose money. Almost like 95% of them lose a lot of money. Well, this is a while ago. All right. I have it at 7. It's pretty close to what I have it at. 672. It's at 781. I think if it goes to $5, which I think it will, I'm not a big fan of real estate companies because for the most part, they don't seem to make money. Zillow tried it and they lost a lot of money because it's kind of like a personalized approach to flipping homes. You kind of need to see the home and you need to kind of gauge how much it costs to fix up or how much it costs to resell it. It's hard to automate those things. It's hard to buy like in bulk lots of homes and then fix them up and resell them. There's a lot of risk involved. I don't think any company has done it successfully. Vornado, I did that deal. I did a video on Vornado, I think twice. That's down over 2%. Snap-on is down 2.5%. BP Midstream, I know that's a popular one. That's down. That's not doing so well, BP Midstream. I thought most oil and gas stocks were doing well. Did they beat earnings? I don't know. Does anybody know the BP Midstream? It keeps coming up BP. I can't tell. So Broadcom, Costco, Toronto Dominion Bank. Yeah, Nokia. It looks good, right? Looks like good value. Thanks, Auntie. I feel like Nokia is like Intel. It's like they seem like they're such good values, but they never go anywhere. It's always they're always just flat. They never grow. So Toronto Dominion Bank, they reported today. They beat earnings and revenue. How do you report earnings for a bank? It's not really. Charge point. Thanks, appreciate it. Charge point. Yeah, they had earnings yesterday, right? Charge point. That's why they went up 7%. Is this a SPAC also? Yes, SPAC. So this is like this is almost all SPACs. It looks exactly like this. It's $10, then it shoots up. Sometimes it doesn't go up this high. Sometimes it goes to like 20. Sometimes it goes to 60, 70, but then they all come down. So it'll probably be under $1 before you know it. I don't think I did a video on ChargePoint. No problem, Richard. Toronto Dominion. This is probably. Do we have Canadians here? This must be one of the top 5 biggest banks in Toronto. It's a big market cap. RBC would be the. RBC is the biggest. Maybe this is second biggest. Oh, it's the biggest. RBC second biggest. Toronto Dominion. Bank of Montreal, CIBC. TD. TD Ameritrade. Is TD Ameritrade Toronto Dominion? No. Oh, it is Toronto Dominion. I never knew that. TD Ameritrade is Toronto Dominion Ameritrade. Did anybody know that? Claravit. That's a lot of revenue for. Well, no. What do they do? IT. Has anybody ever heard of this company, Claravit? The company was Ameritrade in 71. In 2006, it acquired TD Waterhouse from Toronto Dominion Bank. Okay. So it acquired TD Waterhouse. So it's not Toronto Dominion. It's yes, Schwab. That's correct. Schwab owns it. TD Waterhouse was originally with Toronto Dominion, and that's how they got the TD. It acquired the U.S. operations and named TD Ameritrade. That's interesting. Has had earnings today. MTLS. Oh, you use Scottrade? I never use that. I always use E-Trade. They killed earnings, 400%. I'm surprised the stock isn't up that much, less than 1%. They got materialize. It peaked at 65 just a couple months ago. I wonder why it's much. What's the issue? I guess it was overpriced. That's crazy, that run up after COVID. I guess a lot of stocks ran up right after COVID and then came back down. I guess that's just how it is. Belgique? Belgium, you mean? What does Belgique mean? Oh, it's Belgium. Um, .3D printing company. Yeah, these seems to be popular. These 3D printing companies, right? I mean, it looks well. It's not really growing. It's kind of flat since 2018. I did a video on 3D systems. Look at that PE ratio, 6. Kathy Wood owns a lot of this company, 3D Systems, but same thing. It's pretty much flat since 2018. It's actually down. Most financial news shows start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a conflict with your live stream as far as, but I'm competing with the other financial shows. So Auntie Stinks, you must be new here. What else has earnings today? I think we might have missed Kroger. Did we get Kroger? Oh no, Canadian Natural. If there's Canadians here. Well, they 75%. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, they beat it by 75% and revenue by 8%. You would think it would go up a lot, right? And it's flat. I mean, it's up 1%, and it didn't really go up during the day. I did. I wonder what I said for that. Hope I was close. That's about a year ago. It was trading at 35. I had 54. Oh, almost exactly. That's 2 in a row. The last one too was really close. So it's 57. I know you're competing with other financial shows, but I'm gonna be tuning in your live stream a little late then. Okay, maybe I'll start the live stream at 4. I picked 3:30 or 6:30 because I thought it gave a good amount of time for after hours trading, like to see some activity. I mean, we just pretty much look at all the companies that report earnings. During the week, at least. That's the theme. Yeah, Costco did well. They beat earnings and revenue. Costco's is slipping because investors wanted more than strong earnings. Costco is edging lower in later trading. I own Costco. I bought it April of this year. Was it this year? Well, it can't be this year. I bought April 2021. I got Costco. It's down 2%. Edging in trading. Well, revenue climbed 16% year over year. Analysts were looking for 276. What's a good website? Anybody know a good website to find this stuff? Because I always feel like I'm just jumping around trying to find net sales. $12 weeks. Well, shift negatively, comparable. FinViz. Comments call discuss. Costco. So I don't even know how to find out the earnings information on FinViz. Like it gives you a lot of info. It's probably somewhere. Okay, there it is. Merck, Canadian Natural, Marvell. We didn't look at Marvell, did we? That's a pretty popular semiconductor company. They're not that big relative to Nvidia and Intel, but they're a pretty good size. They did beat earnings and revenue. $65. I don't think they do updated financials and earnings. AMD, Assault Aviation, AMD Assault Aviation. So yeah, it's 55 billion market cap. So if you're looking for a semiconductor company with some room for growth, because Nvidia is getting so expensive, it's, what is it, like 700 billion? This is like a good opportunity. It's not too big, it's not too small. And there's not that many semiconductor companies to invest in. It's not like internet companies. There's like so many, hundreds. The UMC, that's another one. That's kind of in that range. Not too big, not too small. I think that's been doing well. That was like under $1 at one point. Well, maybe around $1, a little more. This is Taiwan. Is that the Taiwanese company? Yeah, Taiwan. Staying out of semiconductors until Russia-Ukraine conflict eases. Palladium major component. Nvidia's market cap larger than Facebook now. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I mean, this is like 552 billion. The amount of like revenue and cash and cash flow. I mean, it's just, what's their price to book? $5. It's. I think people are just scared about Facebook, but I think sometime this year the fear will subside and the stock will start running up. Unless there really is a big problem with Facebook, like they run it, like they have difficulty with Apple and with, but I don't see that the problems that serious. Yeah, Nvidia. Geez, I wish I invested in that company. But it was, I mean, that came down too. That's down like 35, 40%. Yeah, well, you bought Russian stocks. I don't think you can sell, but I wouldn't sell because, well, I'm assuming you're down like 90%. So I'd probably hold on to them. What do you have, like Gazprom or Sberbank? Sberbank is 50. Is down like what, 99%? Or 90 Headhunters Group. Is that a stock? Another Russian stock. A staffing agency. That's a good name for a staffing agency. That's actually not down as much as other stocks. It's trading pretty close to where it was trading pre-COVID. Pretty much exactly. Is Gazprom still? That's down to $1. Look at that PE ratio. It's below 1. You know, what's good to buy during a war? Oil stocks? CRH, Kroger, Lukoil, fails. Fails is doing. Fails reported earnings also. Maybe it's harder to get info on non-US companies. I don't. They got in on Rio. Yeah, everybody's raving about Rio and Vale. It's up like 20. It's up $24. Was that 40%? Yeah, it's up 40% since November. And you get, at one point, it was like 15% dividend because the stock price was so low. Now it's 9.5%, which is still pretty high for a dividend. And they had their best year ever. 63 billion revenue compared to prior years. And I think the dividend was higher because they paid a special dividend. Because I don't think this includes a special dividend. Yeah, look at those $4, $5.61. That's crazy. It looks like this SPAC started trading. GMFI. I'm not sure. It just came out today. Ethereum acquisition. Yeah, Vale with the dividend too. It's up so much. It's crazy. So the stock didn't go up 886%. It was because it just started trading today. And I think it was at $1 to opening. In case you were curious. These are the big gainers for the day. Usually when Yeah, usually when people start talking about it, it's late. But a lot of stocks, I thought it was too late to invest in Tesla for like so many years. And I mean, if you think the company's good, then maybe invest. If you don't like the company, then stay away. Kroger is up a lot today because of earnings. But the thing with Vale and Rio is that you don't have to sell. You can just keep taking your dividend. What else went up a lot today? Best Buy went up 9%. I hope it comes down. It, but Tesla's down to like what, 850 now? 839, even lower. So it is coming down. It's down about 50% from its peak. Or maybe 40%. Zraker. Okay, these are the most active. TNXP, Mullen Automotive, AMD was down 5% today. Yeah, CVX. That. Yeah, my best stock is ET. The past month. That's really gone up the past week. Holy cow! It's trading. It keeps beating its all-time high. Look at that. So the market was down 0.5% today. SoFi down 8%. Why did it go down so much today? I wonder why SoFi went down so much today. It's pretty much trading on its lowest point ever. SoFi. They're talking about oil going up to $300. $300 a barrel. Oil. That would be a new record. The highest ever was in the Great Recession, when it was 180. CLVT. Oh, Clarovit. The UK IT company. Subscription-based services. Bibliometrics and Cytometrics business. It would be about $300 a barrel. $300 a barrel. I don't know if that's possible, but I guess anything. It's just hard to imagine. Competitive profiling for pharmacy and biotech patents. Clarovit. Their revenue goes up a lot. It's pretty flat the past 4 quarters. And they're cash flow positive. Oh, it's a SPAC. Oh, forget about that. This is a SPAC. It goes way up and then way down. It's still trading above $10. So maybe in 3 months, we'll see it come. In 3 months, it'll come down to like 7 or 8. That'll probably be a good time to buy it. IonQ and Lycee are the best SPACs. But you see, it runs up right away and then it comes down. But it's only been 3 months since it come down. Okay. This peaked in November. Bought some today. Will let you know how I'll do. Yeah, good luck. Those SPACs, I can't. And when that waiter's probably down to like a quarter. 50 cents. I should have sold it. I could have sold it at close to $2. But I held on. Then it kept coming down. It is coming up this week. Algonquin. That's a popular stock. A lot of people like that video. Algonquin earnings. It's another oil and gas company. They must have done well. $0.21. Did they report Algonquin? Yeah, I think we covered everything. I'm running out of things to cover. Yeah, good luck with those SPACs. I'm going to stay away from SPACs for a while. I'm too nervous about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3:30. Well, 6:30. Depending on where you live, 3:30 or 6:30. Have a good night.